Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Shikha Samvarkar and today our topic is Computer Network Part 2. You can watch the Part 1. I have given the link in the description box. This video is useful for class 12th CBSE students who have opted computer science and informatics practices as an optional subject, and other students, those who are interested in computer networks, they also can watch this video. So let's start our topic, computer network part 2. Here, who invented the internet? We all are aware about this, that Mr. Tim Berners-Lee invented this, and in my previous video I have explained the evolution of network, and there was the steps like first the origin of internet was ARPANET, then NSFNet, then we got the internet. So here the ARPANET it's a type of project sponsored by US government, and here we can see now ARPANET adopted TCP/IP on January 1st, 1983. The term TCP/IP, it's a kind of protocol for communication, and I have explained TCP/IP also in my previous video. So ARPANET adopted TCP/IP on January 1st, 1983. TCP/IP transmission control protocol and internet protocol. Protocol means set of rules, we can say. It's a protocol means it's a kind of software or set of rules. So ARPANET adopted TCP/IP on January 1st, 1983, and from there researchers began to assemble the network of networks. And at that point, researchers or scientists began to assemble means to join, to connect the networks, different kind of networks uh, in a network, in a form of network, and we got our internet, our modern internet. That's why we say that internet is a network of networks. The online world then took on a more recognizable form in 1990 when computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. Yes, World Wide Web. Web, it is also internet. The web is actually just the most common means of accessing data online in the form of websites and hyperlinks. Hyperlinks, when you click on a word, on a link, and you will get another page, another link, that is called hyperlink. So this is the term websites, and you all are aware about the term websites. Now here in this video we will discuss some basic terms related to networking. Here you can see internet. We all are aware about this. Internet means network of networks. Gateway, backbone, interspace, and some elementary terminology of networks like nodes or workstations. Server has two types: non-dedicated, dedicated, and NIU, NIC, network interface card or network interface unit. MAC address, media access control address. So we will discuss all these points one by one. So let's see. The first point is internet. The internet is a worldwide network of computer networks. We all are aware about this. Second is gateway. Gateway, it's a device that connects dissimilar networks. Here the word is dissimilar. Dissimilar means what? Dissimilar, those devices are not similar in properties. It means there are some differences. There are some differences. Just like that, here we are talking about networks. Networks, those are dissimilar. Dissimilar means which suppose one network has some property and another one has some another properties. So that kind of network is called dissimilar networks. And gateway is a device to connect that kind of networks, dissimilar networks. Okay. Now backbone. A backbone is central interconnecting structure. Listen carefully. Here it is structure and gateway is a device. Okay, a backbone is central interconnecting structure that connects one or more networks, just like the trunk of a tree or the spine of a human being. Okay, we can see it as in a picture. Uh, we will see one picture here. Here you can see this picture, or we can say an image. So here in the center you can see there is written backbone network. It's a structure, and around that there are some boxes you can see that are gateways. Okay, so it is the picture, and left top corner that circle kind of image is there. Circle kind of image is there, that we can say it's a kind of ring topology, and below that ring you can say network 2, that is star topology. And at in the uh, uh, right top you can see that straight line is there, and some PCs systems are there. So it is in a linear way, we can say it's a bus topology, and below that it's a structure of like a tree, we can say it's a tree like topology. So you can see the picture that this structure, backbone network structure, and gateways, or gateway means devices, backbone means structure. Okay, so gateways are used to connect this kind of dissimilar network. You can see there are four kind of networks. Four corners are here in the picture: ring, star, bus, and tree topology. So these all are different kind of networks, dissimilar networks, and gateways are used to connect all this, and this structure it is called backbone network. So I hope you understand this better. Now one more term is here, interspace. Interspace, it's a client-server software program that allows multiple users to communicate online with real-time audio, video, and text chat in dynamic 3D environments. So, client means who is sending request, and server means who is responding the request. Okay, this is the concept of client server. Here Interspace, it's a client server software program that allows multiple users to communicate. Suppose you are using you are using WhatsApp or Facebook or any online whatever software. We can say Skype is there, and some other softwares are also there. So there are facilities for text chat, for video calling, for audio calling. So what is this? This is a kind of interspace. Okay, so interspace, it's a client server software program that allows multiple users to communicate online. Okay, so this is interspace. Now, elementary terminology of networks. Here first point is nodes or workstations. In general, we can say your computer is called node or workstation. But when? The condition is if it is attached to a network. Okay. If your computer is kept in a place without internet or without any network, so it is not a node or workstation. But whenever it is connected to a network or with the internet, so it means it's a node or workstation. So let's see. It refers to the computers that are attached to a network and are seeking to share the resources of the network. A computer becomes a workstation of a network as soon as it is attached to a network. Node workstation means nothing but it's a computer. Just name is given that nodes or workstation whenever it is connected to a network. Okay. Now the next term is server. Server who suppose client server concept we have discussed here. Client means who sends request, and server means who accept the request, who responds the request. Suppose you are using Google Chrome, and you are typing whatever you want to type there, whatever you want to search there. It means that is your request, and after the typing, you will press enter button, and you will access you will get the another page on your screen related to that topic, whatever you want to search. So it means that is a response. So this is the concept of server and client. Another example, suppose you are in a network, 10 systems are there, and one server is there. It means server client concept is there in a small network. And suppose you are a client, you are working on a client computer, and you are requesting to server for printing. You are asking your server system for printing. Okay, you want to use the printer to print something. So it means you are requesting. Your system is requesting. Your system is client system, and that system is requesting to server system, and server system will take printout and it will give to you. So that is the response. That is the response from server side. So this is the general meaning, we can understand it. So server, let's see. Server, a computer that facilitates the sharing of data, software and hardware resources. It is clear here that a computer it is called server. So sorry, a computer that facilitates means a computer who is providing the facility to share the data or software or any hardware resource. Hardware resource means printer, scanner, modem, whatever. So that particular computer, that is called server on a network. Now there are two types, non-dedicated and dedicated. So what's the general meaning of dedication? Dedication, in general term, we say that this song is dedicated to that person, or this particular thing is dedicated to that, whatever. So it means dedication means what? Dedication means that that particular thing is only for that particular person, that another particular person. Okay, this particular thing is done by one person, especially for the another person. So here dedication and non-dedication. Server has two types, dedicated and non-dedicated. Now non-dedicated, one computer works as a workstation as well as a server. Non-dedicated, it means not completely dedicated. Okay, non-dedicated means not completely dedicated, means the server is working as a server as well as a client. It means and it happens sometimes in some small kind of networks, some small kind of organizations. There they use one system as a server as well as a client. And we can see here on small networks, a workstation that can double up as a server is known as non-dedicated server, since it is not completely dedicated to the cause of serving. It means it is the small networks using such a server are known as peer-to-peer networks, and these kind of small networks are called peer-to-peer network also. So this is non-dedicated, which is not completely dedicated for the job of server. Okay, not dedicated. On bigger network installation, means big organizations, big companies, there is a computer reserved for server's job, and its only job is to help workstation and its only job is to help workstation. Workstation means node, node means clients, uh, to access data, software, hardware resources, etc. It does not double up as a workstation, and such a server is known as dedicated server. The networks using such a server are known as master slave networks. So note down this. This dedicated means master slave networks. The networks using such a server. Such a server means dedicated kind of servers. It means that network is master slave networks. Master slave means we can say completely dedicated server, and non-dedicated, that is peer-to-peer network. It is used in peer-to-peer networks. So this is the concept of server. Now NIC or NIU. NIC or NIU means Network Interface Card or Network Interface Unit, and Terminal Access Point. It is also called TAP, Terminal Access Point also. So remember this, all these three names: Terminal Access Point, TAP, Network Interface Card, and Network Interface Unit. Now what is it? It's an interpreter that helps establish communication between the server and workstation. It means it is used to establish communication between server and workstation, server and clients. It is used to establish communication between server and client, server and workstation. Each network interface unit that is attached to a workstation has a unique number identifying it, which is known as node address. Each network interface unit that is attached to a network, that is attached to a workstation, has a unique number identifying it, which is known as the node address. Okay, so we will see here. You can see the picture of NIC or NIU. Generally it is attached with CPU. You can see that this picture. This is the picture of NIC or NIU or TAP, we can say. Now MAC address. The next term is MAC address. MAC address means Media Access Control Address. The NIC manufacturer assigns a unique physical address to each NIC card. So here that NIC manufacturer who provides physical address to NIC card. NIC card means network interface card. This physical address is known as MAC address. It means whatever address on NIC card given by manufacturer, that is called MAC address, and MAC address means physical address on that NIC. Okay. MAC means Media Access Control Address is referred to as a networking hardware address. The burned in address, it is also called BIA, or the physical address. Okay, MAC address consists of 6 sets of 2 characters or digits, each separated by colon. You can see the example here: 00 colon 1A colon 44 colon 11 colon 3A colon B7. So here you can see 00 colon 1A. It means 00 is separated by colon with 1A, and there are 6 sets. 6 sets. 00 is one set, 1A is the second set, 44 is the third set, 11 is the fourth set, 3A is the fifth set, and B7 is the sixth set. So MAC address, it's a type of MAC address. You can identify this. Now one important thing is here: difference between MAC and IP addresses. We have discussed about IP in our previous video. IP means Internet Protocol and MAC means Media Access Control. So there is difference between these two. The main difference between MAC and IP address is that MAC address is used to ensure the physical address of computer. It means MAC is the physical address. It uniquely identifies the device on a network. While IP addresses are used to uniquely identify the connection of network with that device take part in a network. It means actually IP address means digital addresses, and MAC addresses are physical addresses. And you can see IP address looks like 128.64.194.12. You can see here dot is there. You can see here dot is there. It is separated by dot. It is four sets of numbers separated by dot. Previously we have seen that MAC address was separated by colon, but here it is separated by dot. So this is the difference, and you can identify both the addresses. And MAC is physical address, and IP is digital address. So this is the difference between these two. So friends, I hope this video is helpful for you all. So please like, share, comment and subscribe this YouTube channel presented by Shikha Sambarka. Thank you.